Welcome back. Time for New Music Tuesday. We have big stars and up-and-coming artists that are making their mark this week. John Kuntz and Patrick Floyd from Waterloo Records here to give us the scoop on the new releases. And we start with a young local artist, had her fiddle stolen last year.
She did in Houston.
She's back.
She is absolutely back. Ruby Jane releasing a record today called Celebrity, The Empire of Emptiness. And Ruby Jane, she's just phenomenal. 17 years old, graduating high school. She's delivering the salutatorian address at her homeschooled high school. And this is such a, I mean, she wanted to have this out for her graduation.
Nice.
And she's going to be doing an in-store performance today at 5 p.m. at Waterloo Records, so we invite everyone to come out for that. But, you know, this record really shows off her songwriting chops, and she's also quite the guitarist, which on top of fiddle, which is amazing, and quite a vocalist as well. So we're going to hear a lot from this young woman.
Ruby Jane in store today. She's great. Also another teenage phenom, Justin Bieber.
Incredible teenage phenom. So this one not 17, actually 18. I was surprised to find out how old
Got a little
Justin
deeper
Bieber.
voice now.
Yeah, it's getting huskier now, much like the progression of Leonard Cohen in his career. He had kind of a reedier voice and it got more depth and world weary. This one, a good friend of mine, Haley, is just going into summer vacation, looking forward to 6th grade. She's very excited about this album. It's dancey, it's poppy. A lot of people, I think, want to be dismissive of music that younger people really get, you know, feverishly excited about. But I think it's going to be harder to dismiss him after this record. He's not Michael Jackson, he's not Justin Timberlake, he's not Usher, but it's kind of a more substantial release, I think, than the last one. And I think it's something you dismiss it at your own peril, I think.
Yeah, people still have Bieber fever. All right, someone I haven't heard from in a while, Fiona Apple.
That's right, Fiona Apple. It's got a very long title, but the short version is The Idler Wheel. It's available both on CD and a CD-DVD package. Yes, it's the first release from her in 7 years.
Yeah.
In fact, there's some cool concert footage on the DVD package that's from her first tour in 5 years.
Okay.
But no one wields a piano like she does, and her vocal acrobatics are, I mean, the time away looks like it did her great.
Yeah.
And she's also going to be coming to our town playing ACL Live on September 20th.
Oh,
so
wonderful. Yeah, critics love that album, too. Another band that is back, but with new bandmates, Billy Corgan and Smashing Pumpkins.
Yes, Smashing Pumpkins. So like Fiona Apple, except for not wielding a keyboard, definitely wielding a guitar. It's a very guitar-centric record. This is a new lineup. It's not the classic lineup from the 90s. So approaching it as like a brand new band is one way to go, but very familiar sounds. A mixture of Queen and Black Sabbath seem to be two of the real influences listening to it, but it's just a very guitar-centric record. You know, the Billy Corgan vocals really stand out atop this wash of guitars that it's a layered record.
And a household country name, Kenny Chesney,
Boy,
a little more melancholy this time.
Definitely more melancholy this time, but, you know, I mean, this guy, he just owns country music, it seems like, and country music seems to own him as well. But Kenny has released this record with a couple of his buddies, Tim McGraw. They've got a great duet called Feels Like a Rock Star, which has been the single from this. I'm really partial to when Kenny duets with Grace Potter, and there's an incredible closing track in here of You and Tequila, which they recorded live at Red Rocks Amphitheater, one of the most incredible music venues in the world.
Very nice.
And Kenny Chesney.
All right. Very quickly, one solo artist here, Glen Hansard.
Glen Hansard. A lot of people will know him from the movie Once, from the bands The Frames, of the Swell Season. This is his solo debut. His voice has echoes of Cat Stevens in it. Just a really sincere, earnest record, and it's an easygoing vibe to it. And then we also have an in-store coming up this coming Monday. Joaquin Carrasco recently inducted into the Austin Music Hall of Fame. We've got him 5 o'clock on Monday with refreshments from Shiner.
Wonderful. Thank you guys so much for being back this week. That's your New Music Tuesday.